Okay, good morning, fellow Tibetians across the globe. My name is Emmanuel Deniswa, coming live from the Republic of South Africa. So much excited once again to have an opportunity to come live and share Billion Coin matters of the business. Today is the 7th of May, 2019. And tomorrow we shall be having our elections here in South Africa. I hope that things goes well. We have peaceful elections. We're able to elect our own new government. We shall of course go to elect for a change. So we're so much excited. We're prepared, and at the same time we are forging ahead in the Billion Coin. Building the Billion Coin community as usual, so that you can as well start to attract local business people, so that we can as well participate like other nations. Now, this morning, allow me once again to invite you to our admin blog. I would love to share with you some very important updates. Particularly, yesterday we had the Send Button meeting. So I want us to look back again and really understand the need to attend Send Button meetings. Now let's go to our admin blog. The admin blog, let's go and access our admin blog together. Let me just have a look here. All right. It looks like this. Anyway, there we go. Let me log into my Kindle Cash back office. Just going through my Kindle Cash back office. There we go. Let's go to the education. Public, we double click there. Let's go and try again. Education, then we click there. Now the Billion Coin admin has some wonderful updates for us to read, for us to share at all times. This one says, does crazy income end in Philippines for just 1 week's work? A video. 1 week's work. In TPC, you just have to do the work and get paid. It's very easy. Mr. Stephen Kefi is sharing. Please, have time, always get into these videos. They are good for the entire economy. Community. May 6, 2019 Send Button meeting start now. We shall come back to this article. Marilo Brau of the Philippines is live now. Join her. I went through this video. It's so much interesting. Please, guys, click the video and get closer to the broadcasters. Marilo is sharing a wonderful facts about merchants. She's one of the merchants, of course. Now, TPC's first community service, NCR in Philippines. Also another video, please, guys. You will never learn until you give yourself time to these wonderful updates. The reason why we are perusing them, we are actually encouraging the community. You as a member in good standing, we are encouraging you to participate in these videos for you to gain more knowledge. This one is a video. I can only see video. I can't understand the written text there. It looks to me like Chinese. I don't know what language this one is, but it's not Chinese. This is not Chinese. I know how Chinese is written. This is something else. There we go. Get behind broadcasters. Broadcasters are the roots of our economy, of our new economy. It says, embrace your uniqueness. We are not ordinary, we are different. Another video. Finally, English version of Digital Gold. Please don't miss this one. A wonderful video on this Digital Gold. We have our Digital Gold in TPC. Thank you so much. Then this one says, chat with admin now on the Darren Howard video. Chat with admin. Get closer. This is a must see. Get closer to admin through this video. There's so much important information at all times. Broadcasters are asked to join in the discussion on the broadcasters meeting with admin. Just imagine. We shall be getting closer. We shall be actually discussing with admin. Whoever thought of this? Hey, this is a wonderful thing, right? TPC Help Desk and Commissioner FAQ video. Right, let's go back to the article that I want us to look at. We had the send button meeting yesterday. I want to share the same notes with you. Now, let me in actual fact, every member, if you're a member in TPC, if you regard yourself as a member in good standing, one of the most requirements is for you to attend the send button meeting weekly, at least one meeting. Just make yourself that a favor, attend particularly the English version on Monday, where Mr. Enbe Derek is taking us through. We have what is called the Bitcoin contest. On Monday, during the live broadcast, we saw yesterday this guy from Philippines, Mr. Fletcher, Ace Fletcher, winning the Bitcoin contest. You can too become a winner. That is if you work hard. This 500 and something, 533 US dollars or 540 US dollars is going to change your life. And remember, he was getting it for the, if for the second time, or if not for the third time. But allow me to show you exactly what we saw yesterday, what we experienced also yesterday. The send button meetings is always improving, and it is actually encouraging the entire community of the Billion Coin. It is actually the heartbeat of this community. So if you regard yourself as a member in TPC, you cannot afford to skip one meeting. You cannot. Every week you attend. What is important in this is it is the education that you go through, the knowledge that you get to understand when you attend send button meetings. And you also get to understand the Billion Coin fully. Please attend religiously on weekly. Anyway, let me just waste my time. Let me go to this very article and share with you exactly the contents contained in the send button meeting. Let me go back here. Let us read together. May 6th, 2019 send button meetings. Poster. We will be hosting the send button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, May 6th, 2019 at 9 a.m. PDT 5/5 a.m. 5 p.m. West African time. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into this meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at 8:45 a.m. PDT on Monday, May 6, inside your Kringle Cash back office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. Normally, these are the host of the meeting, Mr. Nbay Derek from Cameroon, the host of the English meeting, Mr. Samuel Etendel, the host for French, Mr. Mizanoa Ramen, the host for Bangla, Mr. Pete Skoll is our host on the Cambodia. Then we have Mr. Pritam Kumar, the host of the Maytelul AK. Miss Tara Sharma is the host on Hindi. Mr. Syed is also the host on the Kabul. And I also forget the other gentleman who is actually taking us through the Teluk. He is on the Teluk, he is on the Kabul, AK. But I will soon master their names very soon. So this is what happened yesterday. What is TPC confidentially? I can't tell you. You need to attend send button meeting to find out. We have our own confidentiality also as well in TPC. There are things that you need to actually not to declare publicly, but if you want to understand, you need to attend a send button meeting. Now, if you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transactions if TPC is discounted. Yes, if you discount our coins, admin will definitely turn off both the send button of a seller and a buyer. This is rule number one. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TPC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TPC community very low. Right? Now, when we talk about the admin fee, we are simply talking about $22. Simply go to the calculator, the Gold Grains calculator, then you find out how much $8, 8 grains is. 8 grains, $21.35. $21.35 South African currency. Oh, sorry. Let's get the calculator instead. I need the calculator, not the calendar. Let me take this one off. I need the calculator. 21.35. There you go. 2135. You multiply this by 40. There we go. Almost 300 rands, 298.90 cents. To the nearest is 300 rands. This being our 8 grains. Our admin fee. It's a monthly fee. Right? Together, let's go. Let's go to the article. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty. So we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security, can be put into place. Of course, we are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, we are private. Now, transactions over 400 grains will result in the TPC community commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Transactions over 400, you expect the commissioner to email you to collect details of your transaction. This is just a simply means strategy of preventing what? Discounting. 2, total transactions are done within a 24-hour. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent what? Discounting. Let's check how much is 2,000 grains. We need to share this information. We have to come here. 2,000 grains is too much. It's 5,337.50 US dollars in South African currency. 5,300. Oh, let me say 5,000 is 5.337 and 50 cents. You multiply this by 14. It's a huge amount of money, 74,000 rands. You see, it's a huge amount. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 200 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coin. So within 24 hours, you must guard yourself. Never go over 2,000 grains. I prefer to work within the stipulated brackets or range. Contact the TPC commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grains of or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent the massive discounting of our coins. Now again, 40,000. Just imagine 40,000 grains. 40,000 grains is about 106,750 US dollars. It's a lot. If you're going to do a figure as big as this, 106.750, when you multiply by 14, it's over $1 million. 1,494,000. It's a lot of money. So please, if you are going to do a big order like this, you need to contact the commissioner in advance. And you have to show proof of this transaction. Now, TPC pays the salary of TPC commissioner who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TPC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TPC community with admin fees collected ongoing. We need to understand all of this. Né? That whenever we pay this admin fee, it goes towards the, it's an admin pay fees. They go to cater for the payments of the TPC commissioner. The role of the commissioner is to protect all of us. You understand? Now, let's go ahead. Mr. Fletcher, Mr. Ace Fletcher, he's the one who won the Bitcoin yesterday. But anyway, let's go. Congratulations to Ace Fletcher for winning this week's Bitcoin contest, the second time. Okay, second time to win, with an impressive 57 paid sign-ups. Just imagine, 57 last week. You will receive 200 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English Send Button meeting. We will show you the whole TPC community, the live transfer of Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet you provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in your possession. There is zero room for a mistake in this size of Bitcoin transfer. So be 100% sure that you are giving us a correct Bitcoin address. We will use the grain of gold calculator to determine how much 200 grains is right now in US and send the equivalent amount to your Bitcoin. If you want to check how much is 200 grains, simple. You come here, type in 200 grains is 533.775 US dollars. Let's just check in our local currency. Here in South Africa, 533 US dollars, 75. When you multiply by 14, it gives you 7,472 rands 50 cents. Woo! We really congratulate him for getting this twice. This is the Bitcoin residual income that you can get simply by what? Inviting people, signing them in your own team. Oh, let's go. This is the list, the leadership board. You can see Philippines, they had 57 in total, Nigeria 9, Ivory Coast 17, Ukraine 6, Russia Federation 5, Uganda 5, Greece 5, Greece 6, Cameroon 5, Congo 6, Burundi 4, India 6, Kenya 5, Ghana 3, Kazakhstan 2, Canada 2, Zaire 7, Belgium 5, Italy 2, Burkina Faso 3, South Africa 3, Togo 3, Papua New Guinea 5, Bangladesh 2, there are so many countries, Rwanda 3, Costa Rica 3, Trinidad and Tobago 2, United States 2, France 1, Malaysia, Israel 2, Namibia 1, and Latvia 1. This is a good performance, in fact. Countries are participating. We have analyzed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TPC members in Philippines led the whole TPC community in growth with 21 contestants and 92 paid sign-ups last week. 32 countries had 183 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 1,703 members in it. Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Ukraine, Russia Federation, Uganda, Greece, Cameroon, Congo, Burundi, India, and Kenya were all strong contenders last week with double-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 727 merchants now, and as that number grows, it will be easier to share TPC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages, such as Russian, Tagalog, Greek, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. Please remember to go to your KCPO and activate yourself to become a full-timer. You must have at least 2 sign-ups in your Kringle Cashback office, and you must also attend your send button meetings. You have to upload also your Kringle Cashback office. Upload your profile. Complete your profile and upload a picture profile in your KCPO. Then you can come and click here, I'm a full-timer. Then you can always check yourself with the green button. From there, you can update. Click the update. It says here, if you have not updated your KCPO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups, there you go, before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCPO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer. You get it? There you go. You need to have 2 paid sign-ups, and you have to you are able to collect your first 2 sign-ups or anything more than that, and you qualify to become a full-timer. Please do that, guys, if you haven't done that. I would like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the request comes in and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Wonderful stuff. Good, wonderful stuff. Now, this is another a wonderful article, how to get millions of cookies before you redeem. Remember, we're in the redemption period. This is a very exciting time of year for TPC. On Wednesday, May 1st, 2019, we begin another redemption period where our members can redeem their cookies for TPC Kringle coins, which is spendable with our participating merchants. Cookies are just a simple point system. We have 2 redemption months per year in May and November during the distribution phase of TPC. These are the months we actually create TPC millionaires. Woo! We deserve a clap to this. New members are becoming millionaires instantly, immediately after redemption. Remember the 2019 promo explained in detail. Here is the poster, which you must always study and understand. Transact cookies with your sponsors during this time of distribution. It says a purchase of 40 grains of Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TPC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TPC. 1 TPC coin today is worth 8,639,806 US dollars 23 cents. $8 million is a massive amount of money. If you have not completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TPC leader to complete your transaction. Today, broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available. So become a TPC broadcaster today. There we go. How to define success with a financial system? TPC was designed to meet all of your financial needs from short-term, mid-term, long-term, and even the poorest person on earth can sign up and get started today. TPC pays Bitcoin bounties daily, 7 days a week, to those out there sharing the gift and helping others to get the admin fee paid. 4 grains per sign up is about 11 US dollars, and many people all over the world have jobs where they work all day long to earn that much. Now, short-term needs are met when enough income comes in to pay the immediate bills that everyone has. Showing someone how they can earn enough today in Bitcoin bounties to pay the electric bill could be the difference between keeping the lights on or not. Everyone faces the next bill that needs to be paid immediately, including car payments, cell phone bills, utility bills, and the list goes on and on, right down to putting food on the table today. Good thing, Bitcoin bounties are usually paid out within hours of making the request to withdraw and no more than 24 hours. Work today, get paid today. Midterm needs can be met by the gift of 250 Kringles coins alone. In some countries, the value of this gift is equal to a full year's salary. It's a very generous gift and it leads the way to ending poverty globally. More and more merchants use and more and more merchants are coming on board with us, and that makes the gift more and more spendable each passing month. It's like having a savings account for people that could never afford to save any money until TPC came along. Long-term needs can be met by doing a few simple activities to earn cookie rewards and then redeeming those cookie rewards during a redemption period like the one we are in right now. Cookie rewards can easily turn you into a TPC millionaire, and you even have the potential of becoming a TPC billionaire once we reach our objective of having 1 billion members. All of the value in these coins will be unlocked in a full-blown TPC economy. The massive abundance that is available together could set up a legacy that will be enjoyed for generations to come. You thought long-term needs meant retirement income, didn't you? Well, Bitcoin bounties can accumulate in a matter of months to have that retirement income set up as a long-term passive residual income, right? Why spend decades slowly saving up for retirement when you can set yourself up for life in just a few months, short months? Are you generous enough to overcome whatever hang-ups you have in sharing TPC with everyone you come in contact? You are the only obstacle holding you back to change the lives of the people all around you. Spread the love and show some respect. Share TPC with everyone. Woo! What an article. What a send button article to share with you, my respective team members. Take time, have time to read the same article that I'm trying to share with you across the globe. Let us attend send button meetings on weekly and get to know, to understand the concept of TPC as well as to collect cookies for ourselves, particularly during the redemption period. That is when we get to have people who redeem their cookies. They become instant millionaires in TPC. My brothers and sisters, time is against me. It no longer accommodates me to continue. May God keep you redeeming your cookies, making a breakthrough in TPC. TPC changes people's lives. Let us make use of the Bitcoin contest. Let us make use of the Bitcoin bounties. It's so much rewarding to become a TPC member. May God bless you till we meet again in my next contribution. Stay blessed and cool. Thank you so much. Bye for now. sorry.